Hey traders, this video is going to be all about the position sizing tools that as a client of Global Prime using TradingView as your default trading platform, I have no doubt that you will be finding very useful. First of all, we're going to be looking into the long and short position tool, followed by then a very handy script that will help to auto-calculate the position sizing based on a predefined fixed risk and stop loss size. You can see it right here. This is the script that we're going to be investigating in the second half of this short video. Now, first things first, let's tackle the long and short position tool. As traders, remember that for the most part, we want to plan the trades in advance before jumping straight into a position randomly. This long and short position tool will definitely help us massively in terms of planning these trades. So this tool, which can be found in prediction and measurement tools right here. So if you select this section, you will notice that we do have long position and short position. So for the sake of this example and demonstration purposes, we're going to be selecting the short position tool. Alright, so there we go. Number one, notice that this tool presents visually attractive color boxes to calculate the risk reward on a particular trade. The red box is going to represent the loss zone, while the green zone right here is going to represent the profit zone. We can then adjust this however we feel, depending on the stop loss size and the profit target. So for argument's sake, let's just say we want to be selecting a short position of, let me just color this in yellow, of this yellow area. Notice that this was a range that ultimately has been broken out. So on a retest back into this flip support that now should be acting potentially as resistance, nothing is guaranteed, but we should be now, for demonstration purposes, we should be expecting that this market is going to be rebounding and finding further follow through towards the downside. So now we need to work out what's going to be the stop loss size. And right here, notice that we have a bunch of highs, consecutive highs right here, struggling to break just above the 0.74. So we could actually be placing this red area, extending that area just above a bit of a buffer zone. And to the downside, obviously we want to be aiming for a reward that typically should be greater than the stop loss size. So let's just say that we want to be aiming for that 0.71 round number. Notice here that we get a risk reward ratio of 1.87. Should we adjust the stop loss a little bit lower, notice that we are almost getting to the point of now a 2-to-1 risk reward. So this is the type of valuable information that this tool is going to be returning to us. If we actually double click, notice that we have a bunch of boxes where we can input relevant information. So let's just pretend that we do trade an account worth 10,000 US dollars. Then we also here, we want to be selecting the lot size, keep that to 1, while remembering that one lot size in the Forex domain equals 100,000 contracts. Say we want to be risking 1%, that would equal to 100 US dollars that would be risk, and the entry price, that entry price is going to be automatically detected. If you want to manually change that, you can do so anytime. Here 0.7350, and notice that the box will adjust accordingly. So let's just keep it to 0.7310. all right, and the profit level and the stop level, that should not really be touched. You have previously adjusted that manually by dragging the boxes up and down. Now in terms of the style, you have a choice to make here. You can either keep it with all the stats showing, or you can have a compact mode, and notice here that you will shorten the amount of text that shows up, okay, that is in display. So it is really up to you depending on your preferences. And so once you have worked that out, you will go back into your chart and now you'll notice that you have an entry that is planning to go for a 2-to-1 risk reward at that entry with a stop loss and the target at the 0.71 round number. Now moving on, let me introduce a position sizing script created by the YouTube channel, The Art of Trading. It is a great channel, plenty of information, tons of golden nuggets as it relates to Pine scripts, so credit where it's due. Now this tool that you can find right here in my second window, it's a tool that circumvents the limitations that come with the order panel as it relates to, calculating the right position sizing based on a predefined risk percentage. It does come with some limitations, this order panel, and in order, as I said, to circumvent such limitations, this author, the creator of the YouTube channel, The Art of Trading, has done an excellent job. So let me go through this tool and explain what it does. So for those traders that are interested in getting in and out of positions rather quickly, this tool called PS&P Position Size Calculator. Now, as we click on this wheel icon, settings, notice that we can once again specify account balance, the account currency, either it is US dollar, Australian dollar, or others, risk per trade, and right here we can also define the stop loss size. So let's just pretend that we're going to be keeping these values intact, 10,000, we're going to be risking 1%, or in other words, 100 US dollars, and the stop loss size that will be used is 10 pips. So once we click on OK, notice that any position that we ever going to be entering in this market, Australian US dollar, will be having a position size value auto calculated based on a 1% risk, predefined risk, and a 10 pip stop loss size, and the position that you should be entering in order to respect these values of 1% risk per trade on a $100 total value at risk would be 72,360. You can see this value right here. Okay, so it will always be displayed right there, the value that you should be entering to respect these parameters that you have previously introduced. Now, I'm going to be providing the link that gives you access to this script. Remember, credit where it's due, The Art of Trading. So you will find this link in the description box. All you gotta do is just copy and paste this link under scripts. So right here in Pine Editor, all you wanna do is just delete this text that comes by default. You're gonna be copy pasting this script from the very beginning till the very end, and once you've done so, all you gotta do is just essentially save that in your library of indicators, and then you will be able to find it just as I did right here. Notice that we got the whole, my entire list of indicators and strategies. So if I type PS&P, it has been marked as one of my favorite indicators, and easy then to add that, incorporate this script in your chart. All right, so this is a very easy way to constantly be calculating your position size based on two key parameters. Number one, the predefined risk percentage, and number two, that percentage on what basis in terms of stop loss size is being calculated. And then you're going to be coming up with the ultimate value that matters, and that is what position size should you be taking in order to respect these parameters. All right, so hopefully this video made sense and it is very helpful for those of you especially that want in and out of positions rather quickly. If so, then please make sure that you visit this script, like, share, make comments, and I will be at your disposal in case that you have further doubts. Cheers.